Welcome back to A Game of Fangs and Thorns. My name's Hannah, and this is episode 2 of the Writer Diaries. It's basically just a weekly vlog where I write, but you guys enjoyed the last one, so I thought I'd do another one. So it's about 8:05. I think I'm going to treat myself to a McDonald's breakfast, and then I've tried a new thing where I try a routine, she says. So I don't actually start writing until 9, and then I go through until lunch, have about an hour lunch, and then a little bit of I'm calling it a creative break, where I have to do something creative that's not writing, so that could be reading, knitting, crochet, cross stitch, anything that refills that creative well until about 2. And then I write from 2 till 6-ish. Probably 5 today because I do 6 because it's rehearsal day. And I'm not needed until 8. So that being said, I've entered the Penguin Random House Right Now program with a little piece of magic, so I'm still looking at editing that and getting that published, but the publishing part and the editing is on hold because I'm still waiting on feedback from my alpha readers, and obviously I don't want to change it too much because Penguin are starting their Right Now program now, and I have a little online seminar with them on Saturday, so I'm looking forward to that, getting some industry advice. So there's that. So while that's going on in the background, what I'm going to be working on when it comes to writing time is the Dragon Book. It still doesn't have a name. I am still toying with a Game of Fangs and Thrones, but it doesn't really fit. So at the moment, it's just being called the Dragon Book until I can find something. I did download Scrivener, and at the moment, I am enjoying it. It's just nice to have everything in one place. There we go. Sorry, I've got to... edit that bit out. So yeah, it's nice to have everything in one place. Like I say, at the moment, I'm just using it very basically. I only have a couple of character sketches. A couple of them are basically just a few lines on what I know about that character. I have my outline, which I've broken down into... They're not really scenes, but parts or plot points that need to be in the manuscript. So I'm writing up the scenes and the parts to go with that. And I love the fact that I didn't have to start at the beginning. I know that sounds mental. I know that sounds backwards and mental. But yeah, I actually started with my inciting incident, which is what came to me when I was thinking of the story. So we will work on that. But first, kettle's boiled, so I'm going to have my cup of tea. And then I think I'm going to have a Tuesday morning treat and order myself a McDonald's breakfast. So yes, we have had a slight wardrobe malfunction, so I have got changed. I spilled brown sauce on my t-shirt, but I've just finished my morning writing. I think I managed let's just check. I did 2041 words-ish. I think. And my target is 1,000. So I set a target that's easily achievable for me. And you never know, as I get more into the story, there might be a longer word count, like a longer word target in general. So that's that bit. And I've just had my order from Charlie and Fox delivered. They're a company I saw on Instagram, and you know me, I'm easily influenced. They are dust jackets for books. I have a couple that I can use for hardbacks, but I don't have anything for paperbacks because UK paperbacks are tiny and it's annoying. But I did buy this one, which is for the Kindle. It's just like a crested. It's padded. This is the Sarah J. Maas inspired one, and of course I was going to get it. It has a wolf, a sword, and the cutest little messenger otters. Then we also have the fabric dust jacket, which is the reason why I placed the order. Oh, I did also get a bookmark to match because I like bookmarks. And my mum has lost hers, so I need to replace the one that's gone missing. But this is the dust jacket for the paperbacks. It is obviously Fourth Wing inspired. The book that's in here is Fire Study by Maria V. Schneider, but it has a ribbon bookmark. So I'm reading Fire Study for another vlog, but I thought I would just come in and interrupt the writing progress to get the writing adjacent gifts that past Hannah bought. And do also have some stickers on order from Etsy, but I'll show you those when they get here because I have a couple on my laptop and that's where they're going. So it's now Wednesday. I was going to say Tuesday there. No, Wednesday. It's about 9:15, so I'm just chilling before my Wednesday writing routine, shall we say. Yesterday I didn't write any more in the afternoon. I did my 1,000-word target. I met and went past that. Then I went shopping because we needed some milk. And then when I came back, I just wasn't in the mood to write. So I did creative things instead. I did a bit of my cross stitch. And I did a bit of knitting. And then it was time to go sing. For context, I'm in an amateur dramatics society and we are working on our summer concert. So that's fun. I guess it's not quite 9 o'clock yet, it's only 1:45. So I have a bit of time to chill before I need to do some writing. And I'll come back to you when I have something to say. So it's Thursday. I've had a bit of a slow morning. It's like 1:25 and I've only just picked up the camera and finished Fire Study. So I've updated that vlog. Ignore for now, we're trying something new. I have like a heatless curler I went in the shower. We'll just leave that off for now. I went in the shower this morning, washed my hair and decided I would try this, forgetting how long it actually takes for my hair to dry. So I've had a bit of a lazy morning. I haven't done any writing yet, but you know, that's fine. We'll just adjust. We'll go. And I did have something to show you though. My proofs arrived for a little piece of magic. I am very impressed. I think there is maybe a little bit of a format that I need to look at. I only have 2 copies and they've already been sort of assigned out. Yes, I have 3 alpha readers, my friend, my sister and my mum, and they are going to have to share these books. So they've been told pencil marks and post-it notes only if you want to do anything with that. And so it is Thursday, like I say. I have just finished fire study. I haven't written anything yet, so I think to try and get my schedule back on track, I'm going to wait until 2 because I normally take a lunch from like 12 to 1 and then have an hour for just creative outlets between 1 and 2 and then write for the rest of the afternoon. Obviously that's the only way I can salvage today, but that's fine. We are not going for perfection, we are going for consistency. I'm happy if I write every day. That's what I'm going for. That's my goal. And if I miss one day, it's not the end of the world. I just pick up and start again tomorrow. I'm challenging an all or nothing mindset there. And with that, I'm going to put fire study back and pick a new read. And I think I'll bring you along for the ride. Chef, but we have these. Oh, you'll just have to put up with the angle because I'm filming on my phone and I can't bother. But we have my jar. We'll give it a bit of a get the little jams. But we will give it a bit of a shaky shake. This has every one of my you know how a TBR jar works. This has every one of my unread books, unless I have book 3, 4 onward and haven't read 1 or 2. And then if I've read book 1, book 2 is in here, but not book 3. If I have book 1, 2 and 3, only book 1 is in here. So you get the gist of that. And then when I've read the preceding book, I'll pop in the next one in the series. So we have one, and that is Horseman, A Tale of Sleepy Hollow by Christina Henry, and I know exactly where that one is, so I will just go grab it. I do think this is a standalone, so bear with me. We are back. We have the book, and this is about Sleepy Hollow, so I'll read the back. Everyone in Sleepy Hollow knows about the Horseman, but no one really believes in him. Not even Ben Van Brunt's grandfather, Brom Bones, who was there when it was said the Horseman chased the upstart crane out of town. Brom says that's just legend, the village gossips talking. More than 30 years after those storied events, the village is a quiet place. 14-year-old Ben loves to play Sleepy Hollow Boys, reenacting the events that Brom once lived through. But then Ben and a friend stumble across the headless body of a child in the woods near the village, and the discovery makes Ben question everything the adults in Sleepy Hollow have ever said. Could the Horseman be real after all, or does something more sinister stalk the woods? Now, I have read Alice and the Girl in Red by Christina Henry, and I love how creepy and ominous this is. So yeah, so Alice, Red Queen and Looking Glass is obviously her take on Alice in Wonderland. Lost Boy, I think, is Peter Pan. The Mermaid, I think, isn't The Little Mermaid by P.T. Barnum. The Girl in Red, which I have read, is Little Red Riding Hood and deals with the plague. It also has amputee rep in, if I remember right. The Ghost Tree and Near the Bone, I'm not sure about those two. So, and this was published originally in 2021, so I'm not too far out of it. And admittedly, all I know about The Legend of Sleepy Hollow is the Johnny Depp film. And I do like that film. It's very eerie and steampunky. So we shall see. So it's Friday. I've got some writing to do. And because of that, I think I'm just going to end this little vlog here because I don't tend to write at the weekend, but I said I would show you the hair after the heatless curls, and bear in mind this has been slept on, but I think it turned out okay. So yeah, I'll get this uploaded and then just write for the rest of the day, with a break for obviously the knitting. One day this will turn into a cardigan, I swear. But yes, so I think that's it for this video. Stay tuned for whatever comes next, I guess. Well, I'll see you in the next one. So give this video a like if you like it, and hit that subscribe button if you want to see this. Talk about anything and everything, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.